Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Today, this is Chat Over Coffee number two, a second episode in the year 2026. And let's see, welcome to the show. We had a little bit of a late start due to a technical error, but it seems to be fixed now. So, good. Let me see. Let me introduce everyone here who's on the show today. First, our first guest. We have no panelists today. Everybody is a guest. Okay. And our first guest is Valeria. Would you like to introduce yourself, Valeria, please? Briefly.
Yes, sure. Hi,
Hmm.
my name is Valeria, and I have been in classes with teacher John for over 2 years.
Yep. And you're kind of a familiar face for anybody who watches all of
Yes,
these.
I think so.
Yep. You've been on here before. Okay. And Carlo Magno, you've been on the show once before. So can you kind of introduce
Hi,
yourself to the
hi.
people that don't know you? Hmm.
My name is Carlomagno. I start studying English with John 3 years, 3 months ago. So
Hmm.
more or less. Nice
Yep.
to meet you.
Yep. Okay. Good. And Alejandro, please introduce yourselves. This is your first time on the show.
Thank you, John. Yes, this is my first time.
Mhm.
Um, okay, my name is Alejandro. I live in Escazú, and I've been learning English with John since maybe 1.5 year ago. Yeah, I'm happy with this podcast today. Um, I think that it will be really, really interesting because the topic is
Mm.
really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure it's only been a year and a half?
Or more,
I think
two
it's been
years,
longer than that. Yeah.
maybe 2 years, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, not exactly sure, but I think you've been with me for more than a year and a half. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, maybe 2 years.
Okay, good. So now the first thing I promised I would do today is that I would give you the answer to a poll which I gave to my students. Let me read the poll for you. The 1985 hit song Take On Me by the Norwegian band Aha is still a popular song today in karaoke, or as people in the United States say, karaoke, but I don't like that. And the music video for the song is still considered to be one of the top 10 greatest music videos of all time. What does the title of the song mean? Take on me. First answer. First option. Take a vacation with me. Only one person voted for that one. Second option. Help me with a difficulty that I have in my life. Four people voted for that. Third option. Accept duties with me. Five people voted for that. And the last one. Take my heart with you into a wonderful fantasy world. That was voted for by three people. Okay. Now, I think all of you voted in the poll, right?
Yeah, in my case, I did it.
Yes, I think.
Yeah. Carlo Magno, did you vote?
Yes, I both.
You voted. Okay. Do you remember what you voted for?
Yes, I think the second one.
Help me with a difficulty that I have in my life.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Valeria, what did you vote for?
I'm not sure, but I believe that was the same option, the second option.
The second one. And Alejandro?
In my case, for the last one, take my heart with you into a wonderful fantasy world.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Well, let's see. Now, that's what actually, if you watch the music video for this song, Take On Me by Aha, that's what you see happen. Okay. It's a romantic story, and a cartoon character in a comic strip pulls a young woman into the cartoon strip, and she has a kind of adventure uh, with this handsome guy in the cartoon strip, right? Um, uh, but that's not what "take on me" means. Okay, now the most popular answer here was "accept duties with me." More people voted for that one than any others. Now, duties means responsibilities usually, but duties is a little bit more official than responsibilities. Okay, so for example, you would have professional duties, or you may have legal duties, but you don't usually talk about having duties to your family or your friends. Um, we don't use it as much in that way. We will use responsibilities. You have a responsibility to your wife or your husband or your children or something like that, right? So responsibilities is a little bit more widely used, and because duties sounds very official, it doesn't really work in this case. So this is not the best answer. Okay. The young woman in the video accepts the man's offer, but she doesn't sign a contract. If you have a duty, there's usually a contract or something, right?
Yeah.
A legal obligation. Okay.
Mhm.
And so this is not a good answer for the meaning of the expression "take on me." That leaves us with "take a vacation with me," but none of you think that's a good explanation of the meaning of "take on me," right?
Mhm. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
it isn't. It isn't. It has nothing to do with vacations. Okay. So that means that uh, Carlo Magno and Valeria, you are both correct.
Okay.
Take on me means help me with a difficulty that I have in my life. And it comes from the expression "to take on a challenge." Okay. Do you know what a challenge is?
Yes.
Desafío.
Right. That's the Spanish word. Yep. Uh huh.
Mhm.
And notice that in this definition, we have the word difficulty. A difficulty is often a challenge.
Hmm.
Okay. And it said, help me with a difficulty. Okay. So when he says take on me, he's implying that something about him is a challenge. And if you remember in the music video, what is the challenge that this young man has? If you remember the music video, he has a
Mm,
problem, right?
I don't remember the video.
yeah, in my case, it's the same. I didn't.
Valeria, do you remember the video?
No, I
Oh, you
don't.
don't. Okay. In the video, there are some bad guys. And in the video, in the video, he is racing motorcycles, right?
Okay.
And he wins, and he beats these guys that are behind him, right? That didn't win, and they're angry with him, and they want to have a fight with him because he won, right? And they've got some big heavy tools, and they run after him, and they're going to try to hit him. Okay. That's the problem that he has. And the young woman from the real world, she helps him, and she helps him to escape. And do you remember where she helps? Where do they escape to?
No, teacher.
Well, they escape from the cartoon world. So if they escape from the cartoon world, where do they escape to?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand the idea? I'm asking a question here, right? Escape from is the place that you're leaving. Escape to is the place that you're going to.
Hmm.
Hmm. Do you remember where they escape to?
From the cartoon world,
From they escape from the cartoon world and they go to
the real
what
world.
world? The real world. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, they go to the real world. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so congratulations, Valeria and Carlo Magno. You chose correctly for that one. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Take on me means help me with a difficulty that I have in my life.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. And you can use it in work too, because you can talk about taking on a challenge. Do any of you sometimes have to take on a challenge at work?
So many times.
Every
Every
day.
day.
Mhm.
Every
Yeah,
time.
very good.
As a matter of fact, that's what work is.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
It's a challenge every day where you have to do things. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we often talk about taking on tasks, taking on a challenge, taking on a responsibility, yes, or even a duty, yeah, uh-huh. Taking on a job, yes, you can also do that. Okay, good. Okay, so we're finished with that. Okay, let's go to today's topic. Let's put some of you on the spot and have a little bit of fun here. Put a little bit of pressure on you. What are we going to talk about today? What is that word? The word that I told you to pronounce.
Costa Ricanisms.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Alejandro, could you say it?
It's a little bit difficult, but I will try it. Costa Ricans.
It's close. Okay, Valeria.
oh my goodness. I believe that I forget it. It's something like
Oh,
Costa Ricanisms.
oh, you got it. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Alejandro, try it. Costa Ricanisms.
Costa Ricanisms.
Okay, now the thing I was saying before the show is don't think about the spelling of the word because that's not going to help you. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to listen to the sound and you have to remember the sound and imitate the sound. Okay. Costa Ricanisms. Okay. That's how you say it. And what are Costa Ricanisms?
Our words or expressions
Uh,
that are unique to Costa Rican people.
yes. Very well said. Yeah. Good. Okay. And so, yeah, people say them here, and they usually don't say them in any other country.
Yes.
So, let's start with the most common Costa Ricanism. In your opinions, what is the most common Costa Ricanism?
Pura vida. Pura
But
vida.
mhm.
Is it pura vida or is it my?
My and pura vida.
I believe
Yeah.
that is pura vida.
Pura
Really?
vida. Yeah.
Mhm. Because
Okay.
when you can
Pura
see
vida.
some videos. Sorry.
Sorry. That. Go ahead, Valeria.
But I have saw some videos about people from other countries and they say, oh, they are from Costa Rica. Ah, Costa Rica, pura vida.
Yeah.
Most of
Yes.
the
Okay.
time, they identify the pura vida with the country.
That's true.
I think
Yes.
that Pura Vida is the most popular expression or Costa Rican expression, but in that case, the most used word in Costa Rica for me is my. Every day you use my, or I mean, at least in my case, at least I use my at least 20 times per day
20 times per day.
instead of instead of Pura Vida, right? Because Pura Vida obviously is like our signature
Right.
or international
Mhm.
signature. But in that
Yes.
case, I am not sure if we use that word a lot per day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Costa Rica
Mhm.
identifies people, perdón, Pura Vida identify people from Costa Rica.
Right.
As Valeria said,
Uh-huh.
from in other countries, identify people from Costa Rica with the
Right.
word Pura Vida. But
Right.
uh, as Alejandro said, my in Costa Rica is I think is the most common word that we use for everything. Hi, my
My.
pura vida, my.
Well, yeah, you can say them
Yes.
both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can say
yeah.
pura vida mai. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So there might be some people who are listening to us today that are not familiar with Costa Rican expressions, Costa Ricanisms, and so we need to say what these means. Let's start with pura vida. What does pura vida mean in English?
Everything is okay. Could be. Uh, I believe
Everything.
Right.
Yes.
everything is okay.
Hello,
I'm
hello,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
or calm. How do you feel? Pura vida. It's like
Yeah.
calm.
So
No
Yeah.
worries.
everything is okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is okay.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
And
but
of course,
Goodbye too is referred to goodbye. Pura vida.
it's also a goodbye. Yes. So it's a
See
hello and
you,
it's a
see you,
goodbye.
see you, see you later, see you again. Yeah.
Right. Right. Uh huh. And also, I would say that it's an idea, or better still, an ideal. Do you know what an ideal is? We
no,
have the word we have the word idea, and that's IDEA, but then there's also the word ideal, IDEAL.
ideal.
Yeah, aha, exactly. So what I'm saying is that pura vida is an ideal. Would
Okay.
you agree?
Mm.
This is
Not at all. In my case, I think that pura vida is like lifestyle or something like that.
Aha.
Mhm.
Well, I would say it's the ideal lifestyle.
Like the in the movie The Lion King, for example,
Uh-huh.
with that song Hakuna Matata.
Uh-huh.
It's the same case with us with Pura Vida, or
Oh
it's pretty
yeah, yeah, that's
similar.
right. Yeah.
Hakuna Matata is pretty similar with our expression.
Yeah. Do you know how to translate that expression into English? I'm not really familiar with it.
Which one?
Ha,
Hakuna Matata.
ha, what is it? Hakuna Matata?
Exactly.
Okay, do you know what the translation of it is into
It's
English?
not. It's just an expression. It's for me in
Mhm.
that case. It's not. It couldn't be translated.
Hmm.
You have to see the movie to understand the main idea of that expression.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I'm
But
gonna
it's pretty
do
similar. It's like to be fine, or it's like something like that.
right. Okay. I'm looking at something right here. It says doing a search on the internet here. It says Hakuna Matata comes from the Swahili language of Africa, and it
Okay.
means no problems or no worries.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But what is the translation of Pura Vida into English?
There's no translation.
No, no, there is. Well, you can translate each word.
Pure
Uh,
life.
pure
pure
life.
life.
Pure life.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can say to you right now, I can say, Carlo Magno, Valeria, Alejandro, are you living pura vida?
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
do.
am.
Really?
Yes,
Your life is absolutely fantastic.
absolutely
Yeah,
fantastic.
maybe for that reason we are always in the top of the most happiest countries in the world.
That's true.
I
Mhm.
believe
Yeah,
that is that not that we do not have any troubles or any problems is because we is my that's my point. I believe that is that it doesn't matter how many troubles or problems do you have, you always try to get your better uh, feeling about the difficulties in the life. Maybe.
right. And
Yes, it's a
I
mindset
also,
of
it's a
optimism.
mindset.
Exactly.
Yes. Uh-huh. It's
Yes,
a state of mind. Right.
yes,
And I see this like we do actually have very stressful lives here in the Central Valley of Costa Rica,
yeah.
mostly because we have, according to what I have heard, we have the second worst traffic problem in the entire world
Yeah.
here in the
Uh-huh.
Central Valley. So
Mhm.
life is very high stress, but you can get in your car and you can fight your way through the traffic and go to the beach.
Hmm.
And when you're at
Yeah.
the beach,
Yeah.
everything's pura vida.
Mhm.
Or in the volcanoes.
In the volcanoes?
No, I mean,
Oh,
for example, if
not
you are
in the volcanoes.
no exactly go close to the volcanoes, you can go
Uh,
easily to the volcanoes or the mountain or the rivers.
mountains, mountains. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Exactly, and with that things you are happy sometimes, and you can um, go out of the stress of your life sometimes.
Right. Yeah, you can put all the stress behind you.
Exactly.
Leave it in the Central Valley. Right. Escape
In
it.
a
Yep.
few minutes
Yeah.
or hours, you can forget that kind of things. I mean, the stress
Mm,
in our
mhm.
country,
Right.
just
Right.
into that places.
Yeah. There's also a way in which pura vida means living the simple life and the country, the life of living in the countryside, not the city, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
The rural. No, I don't
The
know.
rural area.
The
Yeah.
rural
Uh-huh.
area. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And of course, that's where it comes from, because you know the origin of the expression. Where
The
where
Of
does the
region.
Bolivia,
where did the expression come from?
I hear I hear that that expression comes to a guy who invented in maybe, I don't know, maybe more than 20 years, and this guy was um, a speaker or in the radio. How can I say that? Locutor,
Radio announcer.
radio announcer. Okay,
Uh,
and and
or
and and he was from Argentina or Spain. I am not sure about that, but I heard that before. I mean, the expression
Mhm.
was from out of Costa Rica. It wasn't
Right.
invented
Right.
here.
Yeah. What about the rest of you? Have you heard a similar story about the origin of the expression?
No, I don't know. I don't know which is the
I think
origin of the expression.
Carlo Magno?
I think was an I can't remember, but I think was the origin was from a Mexican boy uh,
Mhm.
uh, that record uh, a movie. I think
Yes.
that
Aha.
that the people the he actor mentioned that the word, I think.
Hmm. Yeah. Now, the story I've heard is that there was a Mexican documentary film about Costa Rica,
Mm,
and it described life here in Costa Rica, and it used the expression pura vida.
okay.
And the film was very popular here in the theaters in Costa Rica. Everybody saw it, and that's why everybody learned the expression.
Hmm.
Yeah, but there's
Do
also a
you believe?
story.
Yeah.
There's also a story that it appears in a Mexican film that is not a documentary and involved a Mexican actor talking about Costa Rica, and and the expression "pura vida" is used in the film to describe the lifestyle in Costa Rica. So I'm not sure, and the truth is often there are multiple sources to an expression like this. It's often not just one thing. It's like maybe the Argentinian radio star or personality, maybe he contributed to it as well. It's
Yeah.
possible that several things made it popular. But yeah, it's something that we all became very, very proud of, and we started using it all the time. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go to my. My, what does
My,
my mean? My?
it's a bro. Uh, it's like a
No,
bro.
I believe. Are
Go
you
ahead.
are you asking for the translation? Could be.
Okay. Uh huh.
It's dude. No, I believe that is dude.
Dude.
Mm-hmm. I have
Yeah, that's a
heard that
good.
in English. Dude.
Yeah, that's a good translation of it. Yeah. Uh huh.
But John, something about that word, my. I remember at the beginning when I was child,
Mhm.
people used to use that word just like a male word. I mean, for example, between men,
Mhm.
right? But now I think that that word is like a mixed between female and male word,
Mhm.
because
Mhm.
right now more and more girls are using that word with
Mhm.
other girls, right? For example, maybe
Mhm.
two friends. Sometimes they say something like that. Hola mae, ¿cómo estás? Something like that, right? But
Mhm.
between two girls. But at the
Mhm.
beginning, when that
It
word
was only
was
men.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and now
Mhm.
it's like universal expression. I
Right.
mean,
Right.
obviously, sometimes girls are not using um, that expression, but
Mhm.
maybe another girls are using that.
Valeria, do you use my with your female friends?
No, no, I do not
Wh-
use mine.
Why not?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Okay. Why don't you like it?
But I agree with Alejandro. It's most more common here. Women using the word "my" between uh,
Mm.
the same uh, between the friends, the
Mhm.
the female friends, or
Mhm.
between the women and men. Yes,
Mhm.
it's more common that so today here
Mhm.
women
Yeah.
saying that expression.
But one thing I notice, men will use it to refer to another man. Women will use it to refer to another woman. A woman will use it to refer to another man, but a man does not use it to refer to a woman.
Yeah, I
Am I
do.
am I correct?
In my case, I use that expression with girls.
You
with
use
my
it with
friends.
girls too.
Yeah, with my friends. On
Oh,
my close friends. Can I say
right.
that? Close friends, right?
Your close friends. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
The,
Not with
the
everybody,
young
right?
people, the young people are using this expression between the friends, her friends,
Right.
her
Right.
friends.
Yeah, it's not the
Not,
most common.
but it's not very common from people like me. That
Uh-huh.
I'm 59 years old, but
Mhm.
it's common to hear that expression between young people. Like Alejandro,
Right.
I think, do you
Mhm.
have 30? I don't know what
30,
how
30,
many years do you
30,
have?
30 what do you say in English? You say 30 something.
No,
30
no,
something.
most. I
40.
am 40.
40.
Yeah.
Okay, 40.
No, no, no. He's 19.
19.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no. Um,
And John, what about the other word like DI or 20s?
Jai, yeah. Yeah, we could talk about those, but there's something I want to say, and that is about the origin. Oh, by the way, sorry, I used an AI here, and the AI tells me that in 1956 there was a movie that was called Pura Vida. It's actually the name of a movie that was very popular in Costa Rica. It
Uh,
doesn't really say anything about that movie here, but yeah, it originally came from a movie. Okay. And my, I do want to say something about the word my, because a lot of Costa Ricanisms, or a lot of Pachuco is what you call it in Spanish,
But
has an origin in English, and it's actually a corruption of something in English. My now, my also has some other sources. My also sounds like a Spanish word. I've People have said that they think it started from the word mahar. Because it is one of the conjugations of the word mahar, which means to pound. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Okay. But probably two things caused my to be really, really popular. And those two things are two words in English. One of them comes from North American English, and the other comes from British English. The North American word that my sounds very similar to is the word man, as
man,
in, hey man,
hey man, yeah,
just like, hey dude, right?
yeah,
Hey dude, hey man,
hey man,
man, how's it going, man? Okay.
yeah,
That's thought to be one origin. And the other origin comes from British English, and it's the word mate. Do you know the British word mate?
No,
no,
I don't.
Okay, this is very, very common. You'll also hear this from Australians and others. Mate means compañero, and for example, they use it a lot in Australia, but they also use it in the United Kingdom, and it's often occurs at the end of a sentence, like "How are you, mate?" Okay, and
okay,
as you listen to it, mate without the T, it's very much like my. Okay, so the theory is that Costa Ricans, especially on the beaches of Costa Rica, we're hearing North American tourists and especially surfers saying, man, hey, man, and
yeah,
hey, man, to get somebody's attention, right? Okay.
Mhm.
And that you'd have British and Australians, and they were saying, mate, hey, mate, come over here. And mate can be used at the end of a sentence. It can even be used at the beginning of a sentence. So, and both man and mate, they function very much like my. Okay. Now, mate, you know mate because we combine it with other words in English: classmate, roommate,
Classmate, roommate.
Mm-hmm.
aha,
Roommate.
teammate. Okay. It's actually very, very heavily used. North Americans don't usually use mate by itself very much,
Okay.
but we
but
use it in other words. Yep.
there is an important thing here about uh
Mhm.
my it was I mean that word was not the main word that we use at the beginning. For example, the beginning or the origin of that word was mahe,
Yeah,
and then
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
means to pound. Boom, boom, boom.
yeah, but yeah, sure. I am not sure about that origin that you are uh, saying, because I
Mm.
heard before that the origin of that word is that the folk people or
Mhm.
our grandpas
Yeah.
began to use that word in the farms or something like that, and
Yes.
they use that word in another way, like to say something like uh, not stupid. Is I mean that expression, the origin of what that expression was something like it's, I know stupid, no, I lost the
Well,
word.
I the story I heard is that the word was originally used by to refer to people who make shoes. Have you heard that?
mm, no.
Because
No, no, no.
when you make a shoe, you have to mahar, pound, pound. They put the little tiny nails into the bottom of the shoe, and you're pounding all day long when you make shoes. You never heard that
Oh,
before?
no, I've never heard that.
No.
Mm.
I think Alejandro refers to when I said in Costa Rica, esa persona es media imagen, not very smart,
Right,
Exactly,
not so
like full.
not not so intelligent. Media
right,
imagen.
right, right. Yeah. So, but if you're making shoes all day and you're just doing this, pound, 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 that's not very intelligent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Okay. And so my point was, yeah, I agree. That's probably how it started. I think it started in the Central Valley as from Mahe, but then when when tourists started coming to the country, starting in the 1970s, uh, the tourists were on the beach, especially the surfers. The surfers were on the beach, and they were always using these words. The Americans were using the word man. Hey, man, man, come over here, man. That's real cool, man. Okay. You also hear that one sometimes from Jamaicans too. Um, and then the British and the Australians tourists were coming here, and they were using mate, which sounds very, very similar. And they use it at the end and the beginning of the sentence. And the Costa Ricans on the beach interpreted that as my, because it that's what it sounded like to them. And so the tourists on the beaches helped to popularize the expression. They gave it new life.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that.
In Canada, what words do you use, John? Like
Yeah.
a mahe, mae,
Well, we will sometimes refer to someone as man. Yeah.
man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could say that in Canada. Yep. Uh huh. But
John, you know,
we don't use mate.
you know
Man.
that story about the origin of the word my, it could be pretty similar about or with the expression 20s, because I heard before that
Yeah.
the expression 20s comes to the
Yes.
mix between two nice,
Yes.
and people, Costa Rican people, heard that word or that expression, and they heard uh, that too nice was pretty similar to say 20s, and they
Yes.
began to say
Exactly.
20s instead of too nice,
Yes. I. That's
which I
the
mean, which is
story.
20s is our expression, right?
Too nice.
You
Mhm.
We use 20s every day, or at least it's one
Right. 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 And
per,
too nice. Too
per week.
nice is actually a joke. Do you know
Okay.
that?
No.
Yeah. Too nice is a joke, and here's something I want to say, because this is a very important point to teach. A lot of Costa Ricans get this wrong. They don't understand the meaning of the word "too," T-O-O, because and the problem, it's a cultural problem, because "too," T-O-O, does not mean the same thing as very. Okay, very nice. Nice is not a good example because it's actually a sarcastic joke. Okay. So let's take something else. Very nice. Sorry, very rich and too rich. Do they mean the same thing?
No, it's not the same meaning, or
Yeah.
because too nice, you use too nice when
No, 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 no. Too nice
eh,
is, let's
sorry,
use too
too,
rich. Too
no,
rich. Yeah.
I was sorry, I was thinking in two, just the word two.
Mhm.
You use the words two when it's bad for you. For example, I want
Aha.
to uh, what expression can I say?
Too rich.
It's like to say to rich is like to say I don't have money, right?
Yeah. Too rich is that you don't have money?
No,
In a
no.
bad way. No, I mean, sorry. Again. Yeah, yeah, sure. Is when you are not happy with your money or something like that. I mean, in a bad way.
Uh,
Bad way.
that's not really what it's about.
Okay.
It's really about you having so much money that it has corrupted you. You have
Uh,
become a bad person,
mm-hmm.
and maybe you have problems like addictions, or like you can say, let's refer to Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk is very rich. But if you think that the fact that he has almost $1 trillion, he's close to it, I understand. Million, billion, trillion, right? You know that word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They say he has close to $1 trillion. If he reaches 1 trillion, then he'll be the first trillionaire in the history of the world. Okay. But some people say $1 trillion is too much money for one person to have.
Exactly.
That means it's a lot of money, but it's a bad thing.
It's in
It's
Yeah.
negative
bad.
sense.
Yeah. Okay. And you also see this with too many and too much. Okay. Too many and too much is a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A couple of my favorite examples for this. Alejandro, you have children, right?
Yes, I
How
have
many?
two.
Two. Okay. Do you want more?
No,
Uh-huh.
it's
So
enough.
two children is good for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say let's say
Five.
you and your wife have a little bit of an accident, and suddenly your wife is pregnant again.
No, that is too many for me.
That's too many. Ah, see, okay. Children are good. One child is good. Two children is good. Okay, but then like everybody has a different opinion about how many children are too many children.
Hmm.
Okay, Carlo Magno, how many children did you have?
Two, two.
Just two.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you have been? Oh, this is a past unreal conditional. Wow, complicated grammar. Would you have been okay with three children?
Maybe I yes, maybe yes.
How about four?
No, it's too much. Too much.
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
Too
Okay.
many.
See, so something's good until you reach a certain limit,
Yeah, yeah, I got it, got it,
and
got
then
it.
it's bad. Okay. And another example you can use is beer. Do you like beer?
Yes, I like
Mm-hmm. Okay.
2 6 pack.
What?
It's too much, too many, too much, too
How
many
many?
beers for me.
How many?
2 6 packs.
Two
It's
six
too many,
packs. Oh, that's 12 beer.
too many beers for
Oh, that's
me.
too many. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Alejandro, do you drink beer?
Not at all.
Not at
But
all. Okay.
Smirnoff or something like that.
Uh-huh. I'm a pre-diabetic, right? I have to be careful of my sugar, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. But I can eat strawberries. Strawberries actually don't have a lot of sugar and they're very healthy for people with problems with diabetes and things like this. I can probably eat six strawberries. Six strawberries is good for me. It's healthy. It's good. 10 strawberries? That's too much. That's sorry, that's too many.
Too many.
Uh,
Okay, got
and
it.
that's too sweet for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, I've gone beyond the limit of what is good. Okay, so now getting back to too nice. It's a joke because too nice is not possible. If you're a nice person, is it possible? Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is possible. I don't know. But if you're a nice person, could you be excessively nice?
Yeah. No. I know.
Maybe it's possible to be so nice that you just absolutely irritate everybody.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, but it doesn't happen very much. Okay. So the thing about too nice is it's kind of a joke because most people understand that too nice is not possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was an exaggerated expression. Okay. And the story I've heard, and correct me if you've heard something different, but what I've heard is that the expression started when tourists were on buses and they went towards the Pacific. And you know, when you go towards the Pacific, I think you come to Playa Caldera. That's the first time that you see the Pacific Ocean, right? Right?
Yeah.
Do you know the place I'm talking about?
Yeah, Caldera.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
a place on the highway. You come over a small hill and you see the Pacific Ocean for the first time. You see Playa Caldera,
Yeah, you
Yes.
are right.
and it's beautiful,
Yes.
right? And the origin is that you had like backpackers, tourists, and Costa Ricans on a bus, and they were going to Playa Caldera. And when they would go over this hill and see the Pacific Ocean for the first time, the American tourists would say, "Too nice." Has anybody else heard that story?
No, they will say something like very nice.
Very nice.
But if it's young people, that was kind of a funny expression among young people for a while. And backpackers are usually young.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh huh. So, yeah, they were saying, too nice. And it was a joke because there's no such thing as too nice,
Okay. I see.
usually.
Mhm.
Usually. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. And That's supposed to be how we came up with the expression "too honest." Too nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have a few more minutes here. Wow. We just, I thought we were going to be able to talk about unique aspects of Costa Rican culture today. But we haven't, we've only done like three or four Costa Ricanisms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Does anybody have another one that they want to mention?
Um, just DI?
Mm-hmm.
Jai.
No, it's not Jai. It's DI
DI, DI.
with D.
But there's different ways to say it, right?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Some people
What?
say, some people say like Jai, Jai, or yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it's normal, but
Okay.
most of
What?
the people just say DI with D.
Jai. Jai.
DI. That is really difficult to explain. I
It
mean,
is.
yeah, we use DI in different ways, different situations, bad situations, good situations.
Yeah.
Um, it's really really difficult.
Or,
It
or,
has
or, or a surprise. Surprise, DI.
Jai.
DI.
Yeah.
It's a surprise.
Right. I would say it's multifunctional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or confusion in a, yeah, with when you are confused. Sometimes it
Jai.
depends on the situation. You can say DI or what is happening, right?
Hmm.
Something like that.
Jai.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Other
I don't know. I don't
Chiva,
know what do you say? DI.
que chiva
How?
is it's another expression. Que chiva.
Kechiva. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I'm interested. Okay, there's different ways to use Jai, but how would you translate it into English? And it depends on the how you're using it, right?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
But what would be the best way to translate it into
Uh,
English?
DI.
Mm-hmm.
In English. I don't know. Okay.
I've given this some thought, and I think mostly because it's a very popular expression in my Costa Rican family. Okay, but the way my family uses it, it often means I think of it in English as "What do you expect?"
What do you expect? Expect.
What do you expect?
not at all.
No,
That meaning. Uh, no, no.
I
I think
believe
that
that it changed the meaning about every situation.
right? Yeah, yeah. It has a
Only
lot
that
of
we
different.
use the same word for for everything.
Oh, and
first,
here's something.
first of all you have to
What?
think how many situations do you have when you want to use DI. That is the
Right.
first thing that you have to think about it. And the second, when you have that list, you can maybe you can translate that expression in different kind of words in English.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
Well,
it
for me, it means what do you expect? Because sometimes you hear somebody, a Costa Rican, is telling you that something that happened to them that was bad,
Uh,
and they
the
tell
people
it to
say,
another
yeah.
person, and the other person says, "Jai,"
Uh-huh. That
right?
is out of the
But
ocean.
I also think it means whatever. Do you know
Wherever.
that? Do you know that word in English?
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whatever.
Mhm.
Wherever
Jai.
you want.
That's more like a negative Jai. It's like a Jai. Jai.
Mm-hmm. It could be close as meaning.
Yeah, whatever. But here's I want to tell you. In my family, I often hear this when family members call. The person picks up the phone, and the first thing they say is "Jai."
DI. DI.
What does it mean there?
We don't know.
What
Pretty different,
happened?
right?
Maybe.
It might be like "What's up?"
What's
Uh
up?
huh.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Check.
like what's up?
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, it has a lot of different meanings in English, and it depends on how you say it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh, Jai,
And intonation. Can I say that right? Intonation. Yeah, I think
inflammation? What?
intonation. Is it that word in English?
No.
Entonación, or
I think
the
you're.
way that
I
the
think
way that
you're.
you. Sorry, tell me.
I think you might be trying to say that it's used emphatically. I emphatically.
No,
What's the noun for?
I was thinking, and the meaning of that word depends of the intonation that you use to say it.
Emphasis?
Uh, no, I mean, for
Or
example, you can say it
the
something like
feeling?
that. Yay,
The sound,
yay.
right?
This is pretty different, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you use yay, what is happening? Something like that,
Right,
right?
right, right.
If you are angry,
And that's much different than jai.
exactly. Intonation is it's different
Intonation.
be-
Right, right, right.
between
Yeah,
them.
and also the feeling that goes with it. The
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
feeling of it that changes the meaning of it completely. Yeah.
Exactly. That is the same thing with pura vida. It depends of the intonation that you use to say it. Uh,
Yes, yes.
it in that way is the meaning of that word.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly.
It depends of the situation and then the
Mhm.
intonation that you use.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go around. Let's close in this way. Let's go around very very quickly, and every person has to say what their favorite Costa Ricanism is. Okay. Um, the one that you use the most. Okay. Let's start with Alejandro. What's your favorite Costa Ricanism to use?
Uh, pura vida. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Pura vida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Carlo
And
Magno.
the second one my. Mhm.
Pura vida my.
Pura vida and mai.
Yeah.
Valeria.
Yeah. I love.
Jai.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
But
it.
but which version?
You can use some words as a compliment. That they my or pura vida my or
Yeah.
you can
Valeria
use.
used very well the expression "di."
Yeah, no sé.
Yeah,
Jai no say.
sometimes the people say jai jai more
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the rural. I don't know the rural people. Jai
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could be.
jai.
Yeah. Jai often means I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It often means I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah. Yeah. These are very, very flexible words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And
it's like a chameleon word.
it's like a
You,
what?
it, it is like a chameleon word. You can
Chameleon. Oh,
use that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can
Oh,
use
yeah.
that
They
expression different kind of situations.
right, right.
Like
Yes. And
like a chameleon when change colors depends
yeah,
of the
exactly.
situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. We didn't even get to the unique cultural aspects of Costa Rica. Maybe we can save that for some other show. But yeah, we really got there are a lot of expressions that we didn't even mention here today. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it was interesting what we talked about today. What do you guys think? Was it interesting?
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Very
I think
interesting.
I think we did a good show today. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, you
Thank you,
too.
John. Bye bye.
Yep.
Valeria,
Okay.
Alejandro, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Yep.
meet you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
then.
Meet you.
Pura
Bye
vida.
bye. Pura vida.
Pura
Ciao.
vida mais. Oh, can you use my in the plural? Mais?
Yes,
Miles?
I have heard in the work when there are a group of men talking
Mais.
and
Los
mhm,
mais. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You use it like that. Yeah.
Miles.
mhm,
Eso es
Yeah.
Miles. Eso es
Yeah,
Miles.
you,
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. That is a
Right,
better
right, right.
example.
Okay. Well, but I think if you're going to say pura vida mai, you don't make it plural.
no, yeah, you have to do it.
Put
Yes.
mais. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or you start. You say mais. Pura vida mais.
Pura vida Miles. Yeah, you can
Okay.
use.
That's
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
So,
That's
But
it.
teacher
thank you.
is I believe that you are in the first of the pronunciation is not maize because sounds like a corn.
Yeah. So,
Maize. Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, that's maize. I should be saying
Exactly. Sounds like a corn.
maize.
Exactly.
I'm not referring to you people as corn.
But
Okay.
it
No.
doesn't matter, I believe.
But you did it
Okay.
well.
Right. Right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Marina,
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So to each one of you, I say my pura vida mai.
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Okay. That's it. We're
Okay.
finished.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.